This story is wild, folks. Val Kilmer, the dude from Top Gun and Batman Forever, kicked the bucket on April 1st, 2025 at the age of 65. Official reports say pneumonia thanks to a nasty bout with throat cancer. But oh boy, there is a crazy tangled web behind this that will blow your mind. First off, people remember things in weird ways. Some swear they saw Kilmer die years ago, like he dipped out long before the big news. They call it the Mandela effect. Imagine waking up and thinking, I already lost him back in my college days, only to find out he was alive until 2025. Online, folks recall about a version of time where Kilmer's light went out during Top Gun Maverick. They joke, he died twice, man. It's like your brain got splashed with some weird paint that makes you remember a movie that never really happened. Your mind's playing tricks, mixing old interviews and his secretive nature, turning his disappearance from the limelight into a full-blown mystery. Now, let's talk about his secret illness. Kilmer was always so guarded about his health. Early on, he would smile and say, I'm good, really, even when insiders hinted his throat cancer was brutal. Some say his faith, Christian Science, where folks lean on spiritual healing, was the perfect cover. They whisper that Kilmer's quiet replies and dodgy public chats were not just about saving face, they were part of a plan. A secret Hollywood crew, or maybe even his own stubborn pride, kept the real story hidden. Maybe he was faking it to keep us all guessing, like a magic trick that never quite ends. And while his family later confirmed he battled cancer and then pneumonia did him in, the secretive vibes he gave off made everybody wonder if there was a hidden darker reason behind this health decline. Then there is the reclusive phase. Picture this: 1 minute, he's on the red carpet. The next, he's vanishing like a ghost into his New Mexico retreat. No photos, no interviews, just whispers and blurry snapshots of a man who's clearly tired of the constant spotlight. People started thinking he wasn't just sick, maybe he was running from something far bigger. Some internet cats joked that Kilmer wasn't avoiding the paparazzi, he was dodging secret agents or a shadowy hit squad from Hollywood. Every rare social media post he made, like that one cheeky video in a Batman mask, became a clue. Maybe he's playing us like a grand piano, and as if he was painting on a canvas with hidden messages. Every update left fans wondering if he was staging the greatest disappearance act ever. Now hold on to the tech twist. AI. When Kilmer was making Top Gun Maverick, his voice was barely a whisper because of his treatment. So the filmmakers got clever and used AI to recreate his iconic tone. But instead of being a cool tech move, some online rebels saw it as a sign of something even crazier. They claimed, the Val Kilmer we see on screen isn't really him, it's a digital doppelganger. Imagine the actor being replaced by a computer version of himself, a ghost in the machine that haunts every single scene. Maybe he's still around, but only in the cloud. They said that his AI voice was proof that Kilmer had been swapped out long ago, that the real man was fading while his digital twin carried on the legacy. It's like watching a magic trick where the magician never actually leaves the stage. You're left wondering if you really saw him at all. And then there is the ultimate wild card theory, the Hollywood hit job. Yeah, you heard that right. Some folks claim Kilmer wasn't just another victim of a long illness, but got caught up in a sinister plot. They say that Kilmer, with his outspoken nature and quirky ways, stumbled onto secrets in Hollywood that were too hot to handle. According to these tales, powerful insiders decided that if he ever spilled those secrets, they would have to silence him permanently. So, instead of letting nature take his course, they allegedly manipulated his treatment, setting the stage for his final curtain call. When you know too much in Hollywood, sometimes they pull a fast one on you, like with the JFK assassination. While this might sound like the plot of a spy movie, there is no solid evidence to back it up. There's a lot of messy speculation mixed with wild imagination. all these theories, as crazy as they sound, mixed of facts, rumors, and the kind of playful absurdity you'd expect from a midnight internet session, Kilmer's real story is tragic. The man battled a vicious throat cancer that left him nearly voiceless and finally succumbed to pneumonia, a common killer for someone weakened by years of illness. But the way he slipped from the public eye, how he turned into this mysterious figure, made room for a stew of conspiracy and rumor. Now think about it. A guy who was once a Hollywood star, now remembered for his secretive nature and the tech wizardry of his final film, is the perfect subject for a myth. It's like watching a surreal painting that is sold for $8 whopping million, even though, deep down you know, it's just really a pile of splattered messy colors. Kilmer's life, his retreat from fame, his whispered interviews, and even the use of AI to help his voice all blend together like an abstract art piece, is messy, is unpredictable, and it leaves you scratching your head in equal parts awe and disbelief. In all this chaos, what stands out is that none of these conspiracy stories have any real proof behind them. They're like a painting splashed with wild strokes of imagination and dark humor. So, the official story is plain and sad, a brave man fighting a tough disease until the very end, but the bizarre mashup of secret illnesses, hidden retirements, AI ghosts, and Hollywood plots makes the tale of Kilmer's death something of a legend. It's a legend that's as much about our need for mystery and spectacle as it is about the man himself. So here we are, left with a collage of theories that might make you laugh, scratch your head, or even spit out your drink in disbelief. Every whispered rumor and every cheeky tweet paints a picture of a man whose life and death are shrouded in more questions than answers. And while we all know that the real Val Kilmer fought his own battles and paid the ultimate price for a cruel disease, his final act has become the canvas for a wild story that's as unpredictable as it is darkly humorous. Think about it. A man who once dazzled us on the big screen, now transformed into a myth that's splattered with as many hidden messages as a messy abstract painting, is a story where reality gets mixed up with our wildest imaginations. And if you ever feel that something isn't adding up, remember that sometimes life's biggest mysteries are best enjoyed like a quirky piece of art, full of bold strokes, unexpected turns, and a punchline that hits you when you least expect it. In the end, the real truth behind Val Kilmer's death isn't hidden in elaborate plots or secret cables. It's hidden in the way we remember him, a mix of brilliant performances, whispered rumors, and a cascade of wild theories that continue to haunt the corners of the internet. And while his official story is one of loss and sorrow, the darker, wilder, and humorously absurd legends surrounding his passing remind us that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. So next time you scroll through a meme or read a wild forum post about Hollywood secrets, just smile and remember that every legendary tale has its brushstrokes of madness, and Val Kilmer's final chapter, well, is painted in hues that are as dark as they are unbelievably wild. And that, my friends, is a masterpiece of mystery in its own right. Peace out.